we picked up post your retreat from the Void Glutton. You as a group, you were able to you sort of made your way after healing up and sort of discussing what had happened a little. You found a second exit around the that sort of strange corridor of stairs that if you go up or go down, you kept sort of coming back upon yourselves. Finding a sort of large, almost sort of temple shrine type structure with a very large boulder with what you sort of worked out amongst yourselves to be some kind of shrine to Nimbleoff. This boulder had these sort of like glowing 7 lines, or almost something had gripped it at some point in the past. You did fall foul of some undead hands, creeping hands, and was it willow wisps? I think you fought there as well. But you were able to defeat them before heading southwards down this sort of very long corridor. There was a just to the east. There was a small sort of break in the wall which went down through a sort of natural down to that cavern where you'd encountered the Joel and the wolf that you had encountered previously. At the bottom of that at the southern end of that long walkway, there was a staircase heading down, illuminated in this quite strong, swirling purple light. Decided you were not too keen on heading down to that immediately. Instead, you were able to, in these sort of sarcophagi that were sort of lining this long corridor, you found that one of them actually appeared to be hiding a secret door through which you came into combat with 2 Scalafraxes. Where previously one Scalafrax had been quite a threat for your party, you actually made relatively short work of these 2. Also noting that there was the kind of leftover exoskeleton of what looked to be a 3rd Scalafrax, and there was some speculation that perhaps this missing Scalafrax may have been the one you had encountered that had been sort of transported into the graveyard over Otari previously. That was where we left things off, straight out of combat. So you guys are somewhat wounded, and yeah, in this sort of natural cave. I'm guessing you'll want to do some kind of healing.
I think quite a lot of us are immune at the moment. So I guess there's.
Going to refresh my screen very quickly because it's doing that odd thing where I'm getting like millions of copies of your tokens.
Just magic mirror spell.
I've never worked out what does it. Every now and again, anytime I open any of my macros that have like the players listed, it will just have like every one of your characters like multiple times. I've never worked out what does it. That's better. 1 of each.
Okay, let's look. How are we?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. I don't think it was too heavy a combat in the end.
No, we're all a bit wounded. Uthrid is probably the most.
Nah, I'm sound.
Well, Tunk's got his lay on hands. I'm going to guess Winterberry probably has as well. Unless he used it mid-combat.
I don't remember using it. No, I've still got mine.
1 of 2 focus points currently. Yeah.
Yeah, I can never get both back. I can only get one back at a time, can't I?
And we've got these 2 corridors.
You can get both back, by the way. It's just you have to refocus twice. Yeah.
They changed the rules with the remaster, didn't they?
Yeah. It used to be you gain 1 until you spent 1 again, but that is no longer the case.
Oh, cool. I'm going to lay on hands on young Uthrid.
Oh, thanks. apply healing. Thanks.
A healthy bard.
I'm really healthy again. This is great. It's a shame I feel like shit still, but
Otherwise,
Have you considered
Uh,
not feeling shit? Maybe just
yeah, it had crossed my mind.
snap out of it. Maybe.
yeah, there's
See
a
if
pile
they're up
of
there.
other issues for Rufus, I guess. Yeah.
can we do any like medicine checks to see if we got away, or did we already do that?
To see what? Sorry.
To see if we know how to cure him like naturally or anything.
Yeah, you guys did do some checks previously.
Yeah, the answer was no, too bad, wasn't it?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. Also,
Looking around, I mean, this floor's scattered with bones and stuff.
Yeah, so there's all around the sort of this natural cavern. There's sort of like the sort of detritus and remains of various sort of animals you can see. Like I say, there are two sort of shed exoskeletons of scalafraxes which you can see dotted around as well.
Mhm.
But there is quite a collection of creatures that have clearly been feasted on at some point.
Is there anything of interest?
No, there's no sort of remains or like there's no sort of equipment or anything around. Just the remains of eaten creatures.
We should probably continue on, or do you think, or do people want to rest?
can I just before? I mean, I
Hey,
don't think we need to
move
rest.
on.
Can I just before we leave though, the bodies of these scalafraxes or whatever they're called? Can I just take a look at them? Like, I'm not an expert on this or anything, but I want to just see if I can work out whether they are kind of natural creatures or whether they're like created by something, I guess.
That's cool.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, make a recall knowledge for me.
Which I will remember how to do.
Excellent.
I try to remember.
You do. Scalafrax.
I'm a bard. I have natural good knowledge about some things.
You do have natural good knowledge about some things. Yeah, so scalafraxes, they are a natural creature. They're not a creature that's created or anything like that. Like, so obviously you have encountered a few creatures throughout the gauntlet that are sort of man-made somehow or interfered with. Scalafraxes are a natural beast. It is possible to kind of maybe not domesticate a scalafrax, but they can be trained and kind of controlled. But in terms of whether they are naturally occurring creatures, they absolutely are.
And poking around these ones' bodies, now that they're dead, they seem to be pretty bog standard.
Yeah, certainly having a look at them, like there's nothing that stands out to you that this seems particularly odd or sort of messed or interfered with anyway. Nothing that tells you they're anything other than natural scalafraxes.
Okay. I'm happy. Which way are we going?
We're all left, so it's pretty obvious where we're going.
Yeah, but from where I'm facing left is this path up here.
South down here?
That's a different
Yeah,
rule.
came
Bunk, is that rule okay?
No, it's left. It's left.
Yeah, it's
Left. We came in that way,
From
right?
Left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I turned around to look at a scalafrax body, so then left was that way.
Right, left somewhere.
Oh, something happens there.
As you sort of head down this natural cavern, you come down. You can just see down to the south, Orion. There is all of a sudden you've got the sort of natural stone cavern walls, and then there is a clearly man-made sort of straight, flat, almost sort of bricked stone wall just ahead of you.
Approach it slowly.
Yeah. As you approach it, you can see there is what is quite clearly a sort of small sort of pull point sort of built into the wall where you can sort of pull you can sort of open it.
guess. I'll try and listen at the door again.
Yeah,
Get everyone
make,
to be quiet.
make a
And,
secret perception check.
secret perception.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
it's
absolutely
into-
nothing. Like full deadly silence.
Can't anything. Okay. Orin sort of pulls himself up a little bit and then looks back at Punk and Winterberry and then forward towards the door again, regripping the Morning Star.
Yeah, you pull and sort of almost slide the sort of stone aside, and you find what is clearly a kitchen. Looks like it has not been used in some time. There's quite heavy sort of cobwebs and dust all over the place. In the sort of like southwest wall, like the southwest corner of the room, you can see like a sort of small sort of cast iron stove with no chimney or anything. And you can see there's a few sort of tables of like cooking utensils dotted around. There's also a skeletal, what you assume to be human, or at least humanoid body, just sort of slumped at the base of one of the cupboards on the wall, sort of along the western side.
Holding the Morning Star in front of me, I'm gonna kind of move to there and maybe to there, and keep an eye on the skeleton while other people come into the room.
No sign of movement from the skeleton at all.
Push it over, just nudge
Yeah.
it with my boot.
Yeah, you sort of kick it over your boot, and the skeleton looks like it's probably been there for some time as well. And as you sort of do kick it, it almost sort of crumbles as it just sort of falls sideways. It doesn't even like fall solidly. They're just the individual pieces that were slumped up against the cupboard just fall over into a sort of pile on the floor.
Okay. This is a kitchen. I mean, I think we can probably tell. Oh, I don't know. I know what's the other side of that door, but do we know? That's probably a.
Depends on how
I don't
strong
think
you
I
think
know.
you're- Yeah, I mean, some of you have never been down to this area.
That's true.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we check that skeleton a bit more? Like, is there like a note or anything? Like, could have been locked itself in here because it's stuck.
I can't get any more fucking diseased. I rummaged through the skeleton's pockets.
Wow, you say that, Jake. Yeah,
Bring it on.
You sort of there is again quite a sort of there is like some quite sort of decayed old clothing on this creature, and you can almost see there's what looks to be like a tabard or an apron almost. Sort of makes sense in this sort of environment. You can find no. There are no notes. I can tell you that much. Doesn't seem to be any sort of belongings on it at all. You sort of go through one of the pockets, and you do find a single silver piece, which I have added to your inventory, Fred. It's just a silver
Woo!
coin.
You deserve that.
I want a special unique item in my inventory that is dead man silver money.
For every piece of currency, that won't get.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Especially signed to where he got it from.
Or I will. Orin will go up to that door and then again try and listen, see if he can sense anything on the other side.
Yeah. You hear nothing.
So Orin will push the door open,
Yeah.
and as soon as he sees like the table in the middle and recognises the room, will immediately shut it again, and then look back and say, "That's the room with the skeletons and the
What skeletons?
where we came down the stairs from the study. We came down some. Oh, you didn't come down, but we came down some stairs from the study, and opened the door, and these skeletons were animated by a thing that had a name, and I've forgotten it.
Corpse
Death
lights.
Corpse lights, death lights as well. So yeah, corpse lights.
Ah, did you
Um,
take them all out, or did you run away? Because I wasn't there to save you.
I think we took them all out, but we backed away because we were in trouble. We were in trouble. I didn't see any when I opened the door. Just let's see what.
Yeah, you can see inside of this room there is, again, most of you have seen this room previously. There is a pair of, like, quite fancy and ornate and still brightly glowing magical chandeliers illuminating that long, I suppose you call it like a banquet table in the middle of the room. And there's like the chairs around it are like these quite luxurious, like high-backed chairs, very different than a lot of the other sort of areas you've seen around the Gauntlet. And again, as when you arrived, when you did come here previously, the table is still, in terms of like cutlery, it's almost like set as if for like a grand meal of some kind. But it's kind of a little bit messed up, a little bit scattered. Some of the chairs themselves like toppled over. And there are 4 skeletons sort of scattered around the room, all in tattered but quite fine looking clothing that at some point would have been quite of some sort of importance or at least value.
I think the one in this top corner here is a cowboy, judging by the hat.
He is.
Yeehaw!
If I remember correctly, and I guess it would be the party that will correct me if I don't. We came in through this door in the middle. There's probably signs like maybe blood or footprints and stuff. And I think the corpse light went through one of these doors over here, over on the side.
Well, we can't skip doors, so we need to stick with the left thing in case it didn't go through that one.
Well, yeah, I wasn't thinking about following it. I was just thinking about where it might come from.
We'll treat every door like there's nothing behind it, and we'll be fine.
Well, we could just go through this door. If we go through this door, we'll go up to the
don't we want to
level
see if there's anything here? We could find something useful, something that could make our dying friend a bit better. He looks a bit sickly.
There are a number of doors dotted around this room. So there's the one you've just come from on the western wall. The northern wall's got 3 doors. The eastern wall has 3 doors, and there is also a single door to the south. None of them have any kind of obvious markings or signage. All just sort of wooden doors.
Bunk, what do you think? Do you think we should carry on exploring, or should we go somewhere where we can rest?
I open the door first one.
As you
I agree with
open
my
that-
leafy friend.
that sort of relatively small chamber you've opened the door to, Winterberry. You can see there's a few sort of like cupboards and shelves and cabinets sort of lining the walls. There's also a couple of barrels in the middle of the room, and there are 2 skeletons slumped up sort of on the floor alongside the barrels.
It's not in this room. There's some barrels.
Is there a sign of what killed those skeletons?
No, so when you were here previously, some of these skeletons that are in that sort of main sort of banquet room, I guess, that you're in currently, a few of them had, before they sort of reanimated, they had their sort of their hands were sort of clutching at their throats.
So we should watch out for poison, I guess.
We've kind of got like we've got a poison taster currently in our group that likes touching random stuff.
Yeah, give me some stuff to drink.
We've got some barrels in here if you want to test what they are. They could be a cure, or they could be more poison. Flip a coin.
Mm. Can I open up the lid of one of those barrels?
Yeah, they're sort of sealed up at the top with sort of corks in them. But yeah, you can pull one off quite easily.
No.
Yeah, I set that one up, I guess. If you really want to go all in, you can pull them both off, Jake.
Whoa!
But yeah, you remove the cork, and immediately there's this quite overpowering, pungent. This is clearly some kind of sort of alcohol. It hits you very quickly, but it also very quickly hits you. The scent is it doesn't smell sort of it's certainly not it's not remained at its best, put it that way. It's very overpowering, and there's almost like a slight smell of almost like a chemically sort of smell to it as you take it off. Quite overpowering, sort of almost hits you. The initial smell of the alcohol hits you, and then you can pick up the sort of scent of chemicals on it a little stronger as well.
Being a master of chemicals and alchemicals, can I pick up what smell that is?
You can certainly have a attempt. Make for me a crafting check based on your knowledge, I guess. Nice. Yeah, this is not sort of having a smell. It smells like some kind of sort of maybe like a mead or a wine, like some kind of like sort of fermented fruit alcohol. But you can pick up quite quickly. There are scents of very, very strong chemicals. It smells like a presumably, judging off the sort of the decor of the room and the bodies, it's been there for some time, and it's kind of it's probably got worse than it may have been at the time that it was initially brewed. But yeah, this is certainly poisonous, Winterberry. You are certain if somebody was to ingest some of this, they would have a very short period of time before they would succumb to the poison.
Nope, don't drink it. It's poisoned. So I managed to stop Ufrid from drinking any.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink it. I'm just trying to work out if I have anything I could kind of store some of it in. Do I have any old like potion bottles or anything? I've had potions, right?
I
suppose
a few
bottles.
potions. Yeah, I would imagine amongst the party you've got a few empty vials or containers. Yeah.
Can I try to siphon a small amount into a couple of little bottles?
Sure. Yeah, you can. Let's say you can get sort of 2 bottles full of this this potion, this elixir, this
Sweet. Just in case I need it. Ah, staircase.
As soon as you open that
Yeah.
door, and you recognise that staircase immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
kind of why
stood
you're.
protecting that door previously.
Yeah, that's kind of why you opened it. Okay. But also, it was the next left-hand door.
It was.
Oren gets to here and then looks over at Winterberry, and then looks over at this door.
Oh, you want me to open it?
You seem to be.
Inside of this room, there is on the northern wall, there is a tall sort of floor to ceiling wine rack. there's sort of bottles like thick with dust from years of sort of being sat here without being moved or used. But yeah, there are a number of it's probably sort of a good, having a quick browse, it's probably a good sort of 20, maybe even closer to sort of 25 bottles of sealed wines here.
Sealed as well.
Yeah.
They're probably worth a penny.
I think that's certainly possible.
You can, if you want to try and identify any particular vintages, I guess we can try.
I'll try and identify some vintages wine. I would like to point out that Winterberry does not drink alcohol, but he will try and identify them if they're berry flavoured ones that you may have heard of.
Weirdly, I do actually have
You do.
skills in alcohol, as
You
I
do.
remember. I have the alcohol law skill. Can I make an alcohol?
Oh,
Well, yeah, I was
Roll.
about to say, anybody that wants to attempt to identify any sort of value to these can make a society check. If you happen to have some kind of law that is appropriate to this, you can make that instead.
I'll do that.
Is
It's
that a
actually
law
the same.
check that you would have to have mechanically as part of our character?
I specifically have alcohol law.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
It comes,
Actually,
I think,
yeah.
because my background is barkeep. I think.
Okay, fine. Yeah, my background is not barkeep, I don't think. What is my background? I don't know.
Winterberry's
Where was
background
he?
is
What?
You're
It's
a
rolling
false
higher than-
medium, apparently, your background.
I'm a false medium, yeah, that's why, because I like to do medium things. Cool, yeah, that's fine. I'll let you do it, because you clearly paid more attention to the bar at home than I did.
Yeah,
Let's see what
you
he-
sort of, between the two of you, sort of look
Wouldn't-
through them. And between the two of you, are able to. A lot of these look relatively worthless or sort of not anything you particularly heard of. But there are 3 bottles in particular which actually sort of capture your attention a little. There are 3 here which are quite sort of quite to foodies or alcoholies.
Mm-hmm.
They are
Fruity.
yeah.
Connoisseurs.
Connoisseurs, absolutely, that's it, yeah. I feel it sounds better than alcoholics. These are quite well known, and actually, due to their sort of age, these would be extremely rare and quite sought after bottles. As a rough estimate, these 3 bottles in particular would probably sell for about 20 gold each. They are very, very rare and valuable wines.
I believe this one was made from my great-great-granddad, Winterberry Senior. These berries were made from him many, many centuries ago.
I imagine that's quite tart then.
It's a nice fresh berry flavour.
Should we take them with us, or should we leave them here and then pick them up on the way out?
If we got, we will probably forget to pick them up if we do them on the way out.
I will.
Throw them in someone's inventory if you wish.
Yeah, I'll pack them up, wrap them in like towel, and put them in my backpack unless anyone wants them.
I've added 3 expensive bottles to your inventory.
Lovely.
Like a family heirloom to me, one of those bottles.
Do you want to open the door?
This will be the one with the monster, obviously, Ufrid.
Yeah.
well, why am I the one opening the door? I'm off.
Wait, you don't have to. You could just move out.
Ah, done it now.
This chamber, the walls are decorated with like twisting runes that are carved into the wall. All of them filled with like dull silvery metal. And on the floor, you can see the floor and the ceiling are almost completely covered with these large polished metal discs and runes. This is another teleportation chamber, portal chamber, like some of the others you have found dotted around.
Does it
Is it
seem active?
A very good question. No, there is.
I'll say I'm willing to test this in one of 2 ways. I can either look at it or I can just jump on it.
You can sense there is no magic active here currently. So this is definitely inert and would need to be awoken to be used.
I test it anyway.
Do we know how we would awaken it?
Yeah, magic skills, mate.
One of the members have got a book about teleportation circles. He will be the best person to ask.
You just got to be fucking good with magic.
There are two parts to that question, I guess. You would know, just as general knowledge, teleportation circles and runes like this can be awoken through rituals. The ritual tends to be kind of specific to that particular teleportation network and who sort of created it and set it up. But Bunk does have a book which you found previously, which was a sort of collection of notes around some sort of teleportation networks that I think your party had kind of assumed were relevant to the Gauntlet. So I don't think you know specifically currently how to do it, but I think you have got some ideas amongst the party of how that may be possible to do.
Excellent. Do they normally... Oh, I guess I'll ask Bunk. Teleportation circles, do they normally go from between two places, or would you be able to go to multiple places through one?
That's a great question. DM.
It is the latter. In theory, a teleportation circle could be connected to an unlimited number of destinations. They tend to sort of work in almost like networks. But yeah, they are not tied to they are not like a one-way or two-way like back and forth doorway. Rather, almost like a magic elevator, I suppose, where you could, once awoken, any other teleportation circles in the same network that are also awoken can all be travelled between.
Yeah. And we've definitely found, I can think of 2 others, I think, on higher levels. Maybe 1. Okay. Well, if we finish looking at that circle, Orin will move to this door.
Yeah, as you open this door, there's a dusty metal sort of bathtub, inside of which you can see a sort of a human skeleton sort of laying at the bottom of the water inside the bathtub.
Okay. I like the idea that you sneak down here for a bath, and then only for them to then have a dinner party. And you have to sneak out in a towel still. That seems like a nice place for a bath. Come on in, folks. I guess we'll keep on going.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh,
In this
okay,
room,
that's not what I was.
you can see sort of storage bins dotted around the room. Looks like they are sort of full of like broken tools, lumps of stone, and you can also spot there are clearly some sort of bones mixed in with some of these as well. There is also a large metal hatch sort of in the floor on the sort of eastern side of the wall of the room.
Does it go downwards?
It does. See, it goes downwards. It's almost it's rather than like it doesn't go sort of straight down. It's almost like an angle, almost like a sort of it's like a slight angle. Yeah, a shoot. That is a very good choice of words. Sort of travelling in a sort of easterly direction by the look of it. Easterly and downwards.
Have we been down below this floor yet? We haven't, have we? Have we?
No,
we
we
haven't.
haven't.
No. Cool.
I don't even think we've seen any way down below this yet.
Are these some rocks near me? Or
Yeah.
like...
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I like flick one down the hatch?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you sort of pick up one of the sort of rocks and sort of throw it down into the sort of hatch and down the chute, and you can hear it as it sort of it sort of clips down, and sort of you can hear it sort of hitting metal as it goes down, and then it goes quiet.
The hatch lid. What's holding it up?
It's currently just sort of it's open and just leaning against the eastern wall.
Winterberry, can you make sure that doesn't fall down?
Would it be better if you sent me down there and tied some rope around me?
If
someone's going down there,
you're lighter.
I think someone that's a bit stronger to pull someone up would be easier.
All I was going to do was lie on my stomach and stick my head over just to look down there. But
you want to tie some rope around me and like pull me down there, and you can pull me back up.
Okay.
I believe I'm probably the lightest member, unless you take off my bits.
So you're going to tie
some rope
around Winterberry and sort of
tie rope around Winterberry.
I'm gonna put my Everlight crystal in my hand, which is currently in my hand anyway, so I can see when I go down there.
That makes sense.
Going to tie the far end of the rope around my waist.
Okay.
So there's like, I don't know, about 40 feet in between us, I guess. But it's tied. That bit's tied, so I don't need to hold on to that necessarily. Not that I'm expecting him to go 40 feet.
Winterberry, you sort of lower yourself down into the hatch, and you find yourself inside of sort of a metal chute, which, like I say, it's heading off in an easterly direction. It's not impossible to make it to sort of. It's not like a straight down, but it's a pretty strong sort of angle that it's headed down. And you're able, thanks to the rope around your waist, you're able to sort of like ease your way down there. Let me just. I didn't mean to do that. I just dragged somebody around by mistake. No, I didn't.
Tunk went into me.
Yeah, I just fell down the thing, and then shot along the.
Yeah, they sort of push you down. You get to the keep going down as far as you can. Then you sort of reach the end of that rope, and you are still inside of this this pipe, this chute. Unsure exactly where it comes out.
Oh, so I'm at the 40-meter max.
You are.
Is it still sloping or is it flat now? Or...
It is still sloping, yeah.
Can't go any further. You'll have to go a bit towards me.
That means we come into the. I'm as close to the edge as I dare get.
Has anyone else got any rope so we can make the rope longer?
I'm sure there's more rope around your party, I'd imagine. Yeah, there's plenty.
I've got no rope.
There's certainly other rope around the party.
I had rope. I've got obviously.
I've got a golden paperweight. I don't think that'd be helpful though.
Actually, I don't have rope. Oh no.
I have rope.
I think I have rope. I've got rope.
Yeah, weirdly, I actually don't have rope. I do have a grappling hook though. If only I'd had some rope to tie it to.
I will pass Tunk my 50 feet of rope.
Okay, I guess we'll make another 45 feet of length for him. I guess.
You tie the rope to the rope, just extending. The rope, essentially, yeah. You sort of tie the rope together. You're able to get like a nice, strong sort of knot. You're not too concerned. And then, Winterberry, you're able to sort of continue down a little further. And as you reach, all of a sudden, where it's sort of sloping down, it suddenly just goes at a straight down. And you're able to just lean over it. And there's actually just a little, with the sort of light from your Everlight crystal, you're able to look down. You can see there is... There's this sort of rusty metal chute that you're inside of, and you can see it then opens up into some kind of cavern. But you can see it opens up into this pool of slimy, murky, green-coloured water. and you can actually see inside of the that sort of that pool of slimy water. There is a huge mound of fungus. It actually looks like it looks like the body of some kind of creature or animal, which is sort of decayed and sort of grown fungus over it. It's sort of in this pool of wastewater.
Guess, do I recognise the creature? Do I roll anything to see if I know what it is?
Make a recall knowledge for me. You do, actually. You're able to make out, looking at the sort of shape of the creature, be able to look down with the everlight, so you've sort of got a good view of anything. This looks like the sort of long, decayed body of an otter. These are sort of aberrant creatures. They are famed for sort of making their homes in like sewers, landfill. They're like they are filthy monsters, essentially. They stomp about on 3 massive legs, and they essentially live off of garbage and refuse.
So it's the monster version of Ephred.
Yes. Yes.
Orange shouts down the tube. How'd you spell that?
Otyugh.
Oh, okay. Yugh. Oh yeah, I'd never have got that.
I would never got that either. It's a bit dirty down here. Who would prefer at home? I shout back up the chute.
I guess we should pull you back, or you should come back.
Yeah, can I see, like, that I would recognise the cavern?
No, you can literally just see down into the sort of pool of water and nothing else without lowering
It's
yourself down further.
Yeah, I'm not throwing myself into that dirty water. Yeah, I'm coming back up.
Yeah,
only we had, I don't know, some sort of animal companions that could.
When I get back up there, can I want to turn one of my vertical files into a potion of water and throw it over myself, because that was quite dirty.
Absolutely.
And I kind of give myself like a little wash.
Yeah.
You don't want to catch any diseases by touching stuff and dirty stuff. And I'll be looking at Uther as I'm saying that. Make sure you clean.
So that looks like it drops through to the layer below, and Tonk just gets his bit of paper out of his pouch where he'd scribbled down the names for the various levels. The servants' quarter, the library, Belcora's retreat, which I think
Dirty sewage water, all green
level.
and slimy.
Below that it says arena.
I know Shane knows the answer to this question, but would I feel like I'm stayed on the same flight? I've not gone further enough down to be a different floor.
You probably feel that you went down about 20 feet, maybe 25 feet.
Yeah, that's at most one floor, isn't it? Okay, so that's maybe the arena. Could be the laboratory, I suppose. So yeah, we'll pull him back up.
And we'll grab a little wash.
The hatch. Can I push the hatch closed?
Yeah. You're able to sort of it's sort of lent back slightly against the wall. You can sort of pull it over and sort of close it up. Yeah, and it sort of fits quite snugly and sort of covers up the chute entirely.
little bit of me feels we should block it off. Maybe drag one of these boxes over it.
Um,
But another bit of me feels that nothing's ever going to crawl up it.
yeah. I think we'll be fine. Also, if we've got to run away, it could be a good shoot just to like jump down.
True.
Oh, I hope not.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, if we block up, we've got to run away, and I need a quick exit. You might not be able to fit down there, but
Well, I think I'd be okay. I think Kays might have trouble. But, he's unnaturally tall, so...
imagine Kay's being really skinny.
Is he skinny?
I can imagine you being quite burly.
I mean, relatively chunky. For a gnome. But yeah, I think Kays is probably quite skinny under all those clothes.
As you are sort of looking around the room, this one of these skeletons, this one sort of furthest to the south, you can see around the sort of wrist, even where all the skin is long decayed away, but there is a quite ornate looking bracelet, almost sort of around the wrist. And you can also see there is what appears to be just alongside the body on the floor. There is what appears to be a quite nicely, or quite maybe not ornate, but certainly well made, well manufactured arrow, like a piece of ammunition.
Bunk, look at this. Ooh, what's that? Oh my god. What's that?
There's a guest's remains.
Oh.
Hello, sorry, I was slightly AFK for a second there. What have we found?
I'm looking at the other thing that's in there.
Stuff on a dead
Oh
body.
yeah.
Oh, bracelet of dashing, viper arrow.
That's quite easy who that should go on. There's always someone that runs in front of everyone else that needs to get out quicker.
Yeah. Oh, it's acrobatics. I don't know if my brother does lots of acrobatics.
I do know.
Yeah, that's why he needs it. He's a bit slow getting out. He's always the last person, and we have to go back in to save him, then pull him out.
And you can spend
Gives you an
action to get-
activator. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool. To get plus 10-foot speed.
which would take my
Which
speed
for
up
you
to
is good.
20 time. Yeah, that could be
I
useful.
think that has to go to you, doesn't it?
I can take it. It's it's like you can attune to 10 things, is it?
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can invest 10 things.
S to 10 things. That's the
Yeah,
phrase.
come on.
Correct. Well done, Mr. Jake.
But someone's got to be a fucking rule Nazi, haven't they?
Someone else pick up. I mean, that viper arrow.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bunk, take the arrow. You shoot
I
arrows.
do
don't you?
use arrows, but I'm really shit for them. The idea of having this really fancy arrow is a bit nerve-wracking, actually.
Well, I mean, even if you miss, it turns into a snake, right? And no matter
A
what,
lot
it's
of gold there as well.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the arrow. And then with the goal, we should just split even Stevens.
I can do
IMO.
that. Happy to, yeah. Have some coinage.
All right. Okay. I guess we carry on going south. Left. Yeah.
why not?
Oh, because it's a really small corridory door.
Yeah, as you open that door, there's a sort of small corridor, and at the end of the door, there's another wooden door, but this one a little more ornate, and you can spot far less compared to some of the other doors around this room, far less dusty, looks like you can see around the sort of handle of the door. This has certainly been handled a lot more regularly and more recently than the other doors around that room.
And I guess listen at it.
Yeah, make a secret perception check for me. Let's have a look. Yeah, you sort of ears up against the door, and you listen out. You don't hear anything initially, and then just as you're sort of going to pull your ear away, you can just hear very, very muffled and quietly, sort of anguished scream of pain. Sounds like, as you can hear it, sounds like it is some distance away. You only just, as you're pulling away, you just suddenly hear it as you're pulling away. You can just hear this sort of, and it fades.
I will relay that to the party. And do we carry on? And then
Yeah, I
getting
think
no
so.
response. Okay, well, get ready to back us up then, or can I open the
Yeah.
door now?
I'm here. Well, I'm pretty much good, but
Look-
you know.
Looks back at Winterberry and says, I don't want to be accused of rushing.
Yeah, as you open the door,
Oh,
there's a
That's not
large
what I thought.
chamber here. Around the walls of this large chamber, you can see there are paintings of like these grisly paintings, sort of showing sort of various spectral beings, almost sort of cavorting amongst ruined neighborhoods and overgrown swamps, foggy graveyards, all quite creepy, a little strange. There are 3 large, very well stuffed, comfortable looking chairs, each paired with like a small table alongside them. And on the south wall, opposite where you are, there is a desk, and sat at the desk, you can see a sort of a humanoid creature sat, huddled over the desk, reading something. As you open the door and the light from your various spells and light sources illuminates the room, the creature turns and looks in your direction, and you as soon as they turn and look at you, you can see there is one immediate thing about this humanoid that strikes you. Where their face should be, there is a mass of writhing leeches. Rather than a natural face or structure or skull, there is just this constantly moving leeches all around, sort of taking the shape of this humanoid figure. And as it looks in your direction, there's no eyes. It's just got the shape of the sort of face where the outline of the skull would be. And then you see some of the leeches in the sort of mouth area. They begin moving quickly, and the shape of a mouth sort of takes form a little bit. And as this voice calls out, as it speaks to you, this isn't like, it sounds a little strange. This isn't just like a voice speaking. It's almost like the vibrations and movement of all these leeches sort of summoning a voice from inside the pile that they're in. Intruders disturbing my sanctum. How quaint. You are trespassing in a domain far beyond your comprehension. Tell me who you are to dare such audacity.
oh, lovely. Shield immunity expires. Beautiful. Orin will step forward just 5 feet and say, I am Orin of the Dawnblades. What are you?
Who?
I
What?
am the long-appointed guardian and protector of Gauntlights. Until my mistress returns, you could call me the master of the Gauntlight. Volok Azrene.
Oh, bollock!
And the sort of shape of the where the leech are moving, where the face of it, they look in your direction, Bunk, as you say it. You say that, and that voice comes out again, and mockery is the refuge of the small-minded. I have embraced a form that surpasses the frailties of flesh.
Good for you.
Is that what Aether is
I
going to look like soon?
Probably. Improvement.
Volok, I think we have a message for you from a servant you left behind.
Very few of the mistress's servants have survived the long await for her return. Who do you refer to?
Borobo, I think. Borobo, yeah, Borobo. Borobo.
Borbo.
Borbo, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Borbo.
Bullbag.
As you say that name, you see the sort of the leeches, they speed up as they're sort of moving around in the shape. They speed up a little. And he says, "Ha, Borbo, or as I refer to him now, Mr. Beak. Not an entire failure, but a precursor to the knowledge that was required to grant me my form."
Can we move while he's talking at the moment?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
I just seen that he's moved forward.
Orin will step forward. 5 foot looks incredibly close to him. Will step forward again, and he's looking at this creature. You say Borbo was a failure. I think we both know that you killed him and left him. But Lavander's light reached down into this forsaken labyrinth and finally brought him warmth.
Small-minded. Would you label a sculptor a monster for chiseling marble? Or a weaver for entangling threads? I am an artist, and my medium is the very fabric of existence. Souls, as you may call them, they are merely threads in a grand tapestry which I only sought to perfect. You who know nothing of the intricacies, the delicate balance of creation and transformation, dare to judge me. Your ignorance is pitiable.
and your callousness is despisable.
And there's almost like a laugh, and as it does it, as the sort of the force of like the force of air as it sort of laughs, it almost, some of the leeches almost like they almost get spat out and land on the floor and immediately crawl their way back up the legs and form back into the swarm.
Yuck. Orin looks back at, I guess, the two that he can see.
Pretty sure we made a promise to someone.
Sometimes, Winterbury, you say exactly what I want to hear.
Yep. Sam?
Yeah.
Can I pull out my book of Whispering Reeds?
If you're going to start doing stuff, let's go into initiative.
That's why I asked you beforehand, Sam.
There you go. I will let you all roll initiative.
Oh, you can tell I was ready. No.
The little things ain't come up on top. There they are.
Yeah. I need to have frozen a little bit actually.
Yeah, mine just froze for a minute there as well. It
Yeah,
took me-
mine's been a bit slow for a while. I had to reload it a minute ago.
I want to refresh. Yeah.
Wonder what's doing.
Mine's been fine.
Has he got some kind of aura on him or something? That might. I don't think so. Funny enough, mine did slow down for a moment. I was trying to work out what it was, but then it cleared again. So I'm not entirely sure.
I wasn't mine because I had the football on the screen. I thought that's why mine was being slow.
God damn, mine seems alright now. So I don't know, something went wrong maybe.
Roll now. Yeah, mine's a bit more responsive since I refreshed.
Okay, yeah, maybe something just slowed down a bit temporarily for everyone then. Okay, we will. So we'll drop into initiative. Volok is top of initiative. So he, as you sort of talk amongst yourselves, the two of you say you've made this promise. Volok responds to you. Winterbury, you begin you move your hand slowly towards the book, begin sort of preparing to grab it. And yeah, Volok, let me just check one thing. Why cannot find this? Cool. Yeah. So, yeah, he is going to make a roll when I can actually get this to work. Oh, we are 1 hour in. Let's say for bravely going down a chute and for bravely agreeing to keep a promise to Borbo, I will give a hero point to Winterberry. And then, there we go. That's better. Let me just make this. Okay. Awkwardly, as you do go to sort of begin, as you're sort of talking yourself and you do go to begin dragging that to grab that sort of book, Winterberry, he does roll a natural 20 on his perception. So he spots you he sort of picks up on the sort of tone of the conversation between the two of you, sees you begin to move, and is able to react, and does outroll your initiative. So he will, on his turn, as you go to start doing that, he he immediately points out in your direction, throws out not even the hand, but the shape of where the leeches sort of take on the shape of the arm and the hand, points out in your direction immediately, Winterberry, and he casts a spell.
Immune to all spells because I'm a tree.
I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, sorry, mate.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Definitely a thing.
Can I get
Especially things that roll d6s.
Can I get a fortitude save from you on that card?
Fortitude. I see it there.
Is this an... Okay.
Sorry, man.
I've pressed it, but I'm not going to press it again because it's being slow.
That's cool.
It's come up and no spoilers. But
Oh.
I was going to ask if this was an auditory or visual effect at all, but I'm assuming it's not if it's fortitude.
It is not, yeah. So, yeah, there's leeches. Go on.
I'm deciding whether to do a hero point, but then I rolled an 11 and I failed on that one.
yeah, I think take this hit and then.
Oh, I'll take the hit.
You say that now.
Yeah, the leeches sort of reach out in your direction, and then immediately, a mass of like gnawing worms just materialise all over your sort of body, Winterberry, and all amongst your sort of your branches and the folds of where your leaves are, and immediately begin sort of biting away at you. They deal.
Oh, I have worm resistance.
Sorry?
I have worm resistance being a tree.
Yeah,
Shut
Because
we
it helps
sprayed
my
it
roots
before
grow. They normally
before
heal
we come
me.
out.
do that.
I'm interested if an enemy is damaging an ally. Just to say.
Yes, will be in a moment. Hang on one sec. I just want to have a look for. So hang on, you got failed, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So there is damage about to be dealt if you want to use your.
In which case, I would like to use Retributive Strike.
Yeah.
They're both in feet of me, both within my aura. He gets resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus my level, which I will fail. I just tried to drop it on him, but it won't let me. But,
there you go. So yeah, gains that. So it does 17 damage, Winterberry, as you feel these worms just all over you, gnawing at you and biting at you. It will also. What do you get?
I get to step and punch it in the face as well.
Yes. One moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the pain sort of overcomes you, Winterberry, you become you're off guard, and you are also taking. Why is this not rolling?
Because I'm immune.
Should be some persistent damage there, but it doesn't want to roll.
Nah.
Let's do.
Trees can't take persistent damage from worms.
I think furniture with woodworm would probably disagree.
There we go. That's better.
Oh yeah, woodworm. That is my one weakness in the worm category.
So yeah, you take 17 damage immediately, and then you can feel and sense these worms are just crawling all over you, and they're getting all caught up in the sort of the branches all around you. Yeah, it's quite disgusting and overwhelming. Orin, you have got your counter attack.
Yeah, I will step 5 feet. Target. And then strike. Ooh!
That is a nat 20.
Bilbo.
You can roll critical damage.
Oh, bullback!
Ooh! Oh,
Nice. Yeah, you have 28 damage. You don't feel that sort of blessing, that additional.
okay, so it's not undead.
Yeah. And then yeah, you sort of hit him hard enough that he gets knocked backwards.
Nice.
Cool. Then he will. Yeah, so he does that. You step forward, take a swing. You get the perfect swing at him, hitting him for that massive 28 damage. He sort of gets knocked backwards, stumbles back a little bit, and then as he just moves forward and he throws his arms out in your direction, and the mass of leeches sort of they almost like his arm stretches out from where he is, and it reaches out towards you as this sort of just tendril flies in your direction.
Fingers crossed. Fucking.
Well, anything you can do, he can do, I guess. That is a critical hit.
Ow.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's a shame.
did we get a focus point back before we come in here?
I should have one focus point.
You didn't do anything to refocus, no.
Oh,
didn't,
focus
did we?
point. No. I
Damn.
didn't use my healing, so I've still got it. But it depends whether I survive this or not.
Oh no, but I could have done something that would have stopped you having a bit of that damage.
You take
Oh, right.
you take no damage, Lauren, but you can as it sort of hits you.
I
you
can
take
feel
no
them,
damage,
yeah.
and now you can just feel all over you. There's some of the leeches as the tendril pulls back. Loads of the leeches have just stayed all over you. You can immediately feel them begin crawling down your armor, and they're all over your neck, and sort of immediately sort of getting underneath you. You are taking critical, persistent damage at the end of your turn.
That's horrible. Hopefully, I'll get to make my saving throw.
Winterberry, it is your turn.
Well,
You are off guard, and you are also taking persistent damage.
I'm guessing after my go I will no longer be off guard, right?
As long as you're taking that persistent damage, you are going to be distracted by all those worms and off guard.
How do I get rid of them?
Whenever you take persistent damage, you make a DC 15 flat check. So at the end of each of your turns, there'll be a chance to get rid of it.
Well, I feel like Jack Frost told me to get this book for a reason, and I feel like this seems like the right reason why he told me to pick this book up. So I'm going to pull out the Whispering Reed book and cast level 4 spell Phantasmal Killer on him.
Phantasmal Killer. Nice.
That sounds like it
So
would
did
be
you just
fun.
say level 4 spell?
Yeah?
Fucking hell.
I thought Jake was about to be another rules nut to say actually now they're called rank 4, but
Yeah.
cool. Let's if you want to roll the damage of that, then I'll get his will save on that. Crikey. Let's get a will save.
He's going to be bloody immune to, like, mental something, because he's just a leech, isn't he?
That is a
Oh, I accidentally saw the number you rolled then, and I know what your saving throw is. I will try and ignore it though.
Ooh.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just thought I'd let you know that.
That is a critical success. He is unaffected by your spell.
That's an target is unaffected.
You do have one action.
I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, I thought I'd let you know that I saw
That's
the
cool.
roll for it.
Appreciate it. Before you take another action, can I get you to make a roll for me?
Yep.
Can I?
I'm
get
guessing.
that will save, please.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you,
Jack
Sam.
Frost told me to take this book. Jack Frost told me to take this book.
He,
I was told by my god.
He clearly intended for you
My
to
God.
use it.
In
Yeah,
fact-
as you read from the book, you're able to cast that spell. It has no effect, and then you begin hearing whispering in your ears, and then it's just immediately the whispering is just overpowered by you can just hear the sound of sleigh bells just for a moment or two.
Play this. I'll be with you in a minute. I'll just finish my drink.
Yeah, you have one action left.
So this persistent damage. What it? I know. I just want to see if I can get myself to help on my saving throw for it. Is it like disease, or is it just like worms?
Yeah, they're just all over you, biting at you, distracting you. Yeah.
If it's any help, it's a flat check, which means I think you can't modify it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna throw something at him instead then.
Yeah.
Have I got any pre-made bottles? I got no pre-made ones, so I'm going to make. What am I gonna make? I'm gonna turn one of my things into a crystallized shard.
Nice.
I feel like I haven't had enough time to search to get any new ones either, so. Where is it? I don't have it in here. I must have deleted it while throwing it last time or something.
That's cool. One moment. I will see if I can get it back.
I've already got rid of a versatile file.
Okay. Okay. I cannot find it. There it
It's
is.
my level
Yeah,
4, it's the
crystal
bottom one.
There should be one in your inventory now.
Cool. Oh, 2 seconds. That should be in my hand anyway. That should be in my hand. Yep, so I'm just putting the stuff out of my hand that shouldn't be in my hand.
It's fine, yeah.
Is this a minus where I've used the book?
Let me look at that spell. I'm not sure. I don't think that actually was an attack spell, to be fair. But let's just have a look. And that's more good. That spell's not an attack, so no, you haven't got a map on that.
Okay. Also, do I realise I had to do a save then in character, or do I just think it was Jack Frost trying to talk to me?
No. You certainly got a feel for it. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna roll my hero point.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
That is a
Wow.
miss. However, if you want to roll damage, you'll still be where it's a bomb. You'll still get some splash
Yeah.
damage. So yeah, the 4 splash damage still hits. I think that's all will happen, right? Because the rest of it required to be a hit for that.
Yeah, it's a hit. It like makes it slowed and bleeds if it
Yeah,
hits.
so you don't quite get the perfect hit. Sort of distracted from all those leeches all over you, but you're able to get it close enough that the splash damage still goes through.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh yeah, end of your turn.
I
You've
need
got-
that, and I need a recovery roll.
So yeah, there's 8 damage coming through from
Can I hero point that as well?
yeah, absolutely.
Where it's disappeared now. Oh, there it is. Roll a recovery check. Roll recovery check again. Do I get a plus 10 to that? So that's a 19.
Yes, you would do, yeah. So in that case, you are no longer taking persistent damage. So yeah, you do take that 8 damage at the end of that turn, but you are no longer taking any more, and that also means you are no longer off guard.
Yeah, cool.
Case, is your turn.
So, do I just run in there straight away and fight them?
I think you either run in or we run away.
We fucking run away too much, guys. Come on.
Well, we don't actually ever run away. We just talk about it after the first half of the round. I mean, I agree, but he's dealing the amount of hit points we've got each.
He's gotta
hit-
die.
He can hit each
He's
of
got
us.
to die. For bull
Yeah,
bow.
like-
A ball
Okay.
bag.
In that case, yeah,
Bull
you're right.
bag. Do you not remember that crying death we just had yesterday? Or the day before?
My movement collides with a wall. My movement collides with a wall.
It does if you try and move off.
I've tried moving to any position and I'm
really?
apparently colliding with a wall. I thought I was being dumb, so I just tried to move to the side, but apparently I'm colliding with a wall as well then. So.
There you go.
Oh god, never mind. My thing's breaking. Give me a sec. I'm guessing that counts as however many movements.
That was 15
feet.
to get to where you are currently.
I only have. Damn. Okay.
And your movement is like 25? 30, I think, actually, for you, isn't it? Yeah, your movement's 30, so you've still got another 15
so.
of that first movement, yeah.
Oh, all right then.
So
Well,
you
I'll
can
go
get
here
all the
then.
way alongside him.
Then this looks a bit broken.
What's
Basically, everything has, instead of its name, it has the its like actual label in the code, I guess.
Oh, nice.
What, your character
So-
sheet?
On my character sheet and on like everything, I only just noticed.
Sounds like time for a refresh, Cormac.
Oh, okay.
Entered the Matrix.
I got really confused because I started seeing PF2E damage label. I was like, hold on, have I done something wrong?
That would have been like that the whole time we've been in the session. Basically, that will if basically something didn't load in properly when you first loaded it in.
Ah, okay. I only just realised because I was looking at like what was people were like the roles and stuff.
It loads in all the code and content, then it loads in a language pack, and you just haven't loaded in the English language pack, so it's just showing all
Right.
the code labels. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. I got really
Well, that's what it
confused.
sounds like anyway.
I'm just reloading now.
Sorry. Just kill you for the time being, shall
Huh?
I? Nothing.
What'd you say?
Loaded.
No. I'm still on the Black Foundry screen.
Wonderful. How many tabs you got open?
Only one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I turned off the thing.
The thing.
The thing that like saves them, so they, you know.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because.
So you've no longer got like 60 tabs.
No, I've only got one at the moment. I'll have another one. So, yeah. Come on, Foundry. Oh, there we go. It worked. That's all I needed to say. Right. Is that all working now? Yeah. Okay.
Lovely.
Oh, I think something's also gone wrong again. So
Has it? Has it?
yeah. Oh,
Well,
I
you
might
can
actually.
fix it with a hero point, or you can make yourself off guard.
Yeah, I'll re-roll using a hero point. I get.
That's
Oh.
easy
I
talking.
thought that was a one.
I also thought that was a one.
Well, that's a
That was
failure,
horrible.
but it will give you panache still.
What? It says success.
Hey,
Oh, it does, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the one above. Sorry, I was looking at
Jesus.
Winterberry's. Right, whatever.
Just wants a TPK, didn't they?
Cool. Yeah, that makes him off guard.
That means I can do this. Oh, for fuck. God damn. Wow, is that crit? Okay.
You can hero point that one.
No, I can't. I only have one.
There you go. That's all 3 actions for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, you run in, you do manage to distract him, and then you take the swing, and just the sort of swarm of leeches, they all just sort of dodge to the side, almost reading your swing permanently, and you just, or perfectly, you get no contact at all. Bunk, you've just seen Kays run in against this swarm of leeches.
Yeah. Excellent. First things first. What were those be?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. That fails.
You still get the personal antithesis,
Yeah. And then I'm going to fling magic.
Nice. Let's get a save from this guy. That's a success. You'll take half damage.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, you try and get a read in. Don't quite get the read you want, but yeah, throw the magic. You get 4 damage throwing it. Oof.
Okay. And he doesn't seem to be affected by that, no. More than he would normally.
Doesn't seem to be, no.
You'd have hoped
I didn't know if
leeches
our
were
pilot
scared of
leeches were
fire.
quite-
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was hoping.
Well, bloody good point. What should we be doing here? I don't think I want to move any further in. I think I can see all my friends from here, can't I?
I don't know, your eyes closed?
Yeah, maybe. It's rude, isn't it? There's just no need for that.
Sorry.
And it's 25 feet to him, so he's within range for me. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a courageous anthem with my lingering composition, because I think everyone could do with the +1 to attacks. Cool. Glad I wasted that there.
I assume you added that sound effect.
Maybe. Cool. So yeah, everyone gets that lasts 4 rounds.
Yeah.
That's neat. And then I'm gonna try and attack Bollock. And what am I thinking? He's made of leeches, right? Leeches are squishy, so they can get squished by things. I don't know what to throw at him. Oh, it looks like there's a book on that tabletop, so I'm going to telekinetic projectile the book at his head.
Yeah.
Which I assume would be bludgeoning.
I agree.
Wait. I don't think it's possible for me to hit him if it helps. I have too much negative from my second. But I tried.
You did try.
That is me
Alright,
done.
It is your turn.
Okay.
You are, don't forget, on crit persistent damage.
Yeah, but there's also nothing I can do about that.
There, that is also true.
So I think, do I lay on hands on myself or do I move forward? I will. So Orin just sort of stops for a second, puts his hand over his heart, and asks the Thunder to aid him. And then steps 10 feet to there. Because it would be because of the diagonal thing. If I was to try and step to there, that's another 5 feet?
It'd be another 10.
That would be 20. That would So no, I'm gonna. So that's as far as I can get. Targets him.
Yep.
Misses, which is not a surprise. And then I will raise my shield.
Okay. Yeah.
Or at least when I say raise my shield, I will cast shield.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's my 3 actions, I think.
Okie dokie.
Oh, yeah. Shall I make my recovery check? Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm going to roll my recovery check now, Sam.
Nice.
Did I
You're
succeed?
no longer taking persistent damage. But
That's good.
You do take that 26.
26. Yeah. Do I need click damage? No.
Oh, well, I think we both
Oh.
put it on. Sorry.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my
Could
bad.
you? No, it's okay. Okay. I will pick up my Morning Star again.
Cool. Cool. So, he will. First thing he will do is.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
cast Shield again because I think it's dropped.
Yeah, so he will. He sort of. You run up alongside. You take that hit. It does miss when you do so. He then you see the sort of the two of you that are stood alongside him. You see the sort of leeches as they're all sort of like they're sort of swarming around. From the sort of torso, there's this quick sort of almost like bulging of the clothing that are around the swarm. And then it all bursts upwards very quickly, and then the neck suddenly inflates a little. Then the skull gets a little larger than it should, and then it just belches forth a swarm of these leeches in a large cone. Which
Nice.
actually is able to reach all of you. If I can get you all to make for me a reflex save on that check card.
Oh, that was quite a high roll, but a fail.
Oh wow, yeah. Crap.
Hey, I'm good for something.
Case, can I get your save as well?
At least know the saves between 23 and 25.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm-
Case.
God.
I like the way Case doesn't even try.
So yeah, spits out this just swarm of leeches that just burst out at you all. Not rolling great though, so nobody takes a mass amount of damage. However, those of you that did, what did we get? We got a fail, a crit fail, 2 successes and a fail. Okay. K's, you also find yourself sickened one as the sort of just the overwhelming amount of these leeches all over just sort of overwhelm you a little, and he will then follow that up immediately. He just swings out that tendril of arms again swings out this time at you, K's. And hits. Does you no damage, K's, but now you are again just the same as Orin just now. You all the sort of the tendril of the hand sort of whips out at you. Does no damage, but you immediately feel it leaves leeches all over, and they immediately begin crawling down underneath your shirt, and they're all up in your hood, sort of mixing in with your ears and in with your fur. Then it is Winterberry's turn.
I'm going to do some healing.
Mhm.
I'm going to throw some healing my versatile files at
Yeah.
Mr. Orin himself.
Well, that's the point. I forgot to refill your best of files when you were exploring, so I've just added the ones you should have had, so you're back up to 4.
Oh, cool. I wasn't sure if it was because it was too soon after the last encounter.
No, you get them at every 10 minutes, and you guys spent a bit of time exploring around, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh,
Then I went to throw attack file at you instead of a healing one.
Not only that,
That's fine.
This is my heal. Is it not doing the healing for it?
Because you missed, I think.
Yeah, it's cool. You should be able to literally on the first tile bar in your inventory. When you open up, there's a little. It says like 2d6 hit points for the healing. You can just click that and it will roll.
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
9 healing on him.
Lovely, thank you.
Can I do a recall knowledge check to have a look
Yeah,
at him?
absolutely. Yeah, target him. Have a go. Yeah.
Oh, I've targeted orange, so it's meant to be him.
Okay, hang on one sec. Let me.
Do you want me to redo
No,
it?
no, it's all good. I just need to do some math very quick.
Yeah, you by
What did you roll? Oh, yeah.
by recalling knowledge on Orin, you realise that just niggling him about being the leader will definitely set him off.
He's not the eager, it's Punk.
What's the correct skill? Oh yeah, there. Yeah, you are not sure at all. You have a look over, but you in the sort of as you've sort of had those worms over you, a bit sort of overwhelmed. Yeah, you're not able to really sort of pick up on a lot currently.
I'm just gonna drink a vial as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit. Yeah. Like,
Drink a vial,
I'm gonna be
one of
9 on
those.
myself. I mean, I've just realised I've got like less hit points than anyone else.
Cool. There we go. Kays, it is your turn again. You've got persistent damage at the end of your turn, and you are currently sickened 1.
Why?
Good question. You can take an action to try and get rid of sickened.
Nah.
Fortitude save, or you can just battle through it.
I'll just battle through it. Don't really matter. I don't think.
Unless
Never
you roll
mind, it
critical.
doesn't matter apparently. What is wrong?
Can you hear it pointing it?
I can't. Funny joke, Sam.
Sam's changed all the codings, so we'd roll
Nah.
ones.
I'll just do this anyways, I guess. Never mind. Apparently I won't.
Well, you got one more action. You might as well retch. Get rid of your second.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah.
How do I do that then?
Make a fortitude
Be sick on him.
save.
How do I... Where is that, sorry? Fortitude.
Yeah.
Let me just find that. There it is. Oh, wow.
That will clear your second. So yeah, you try to distract it, don't quite manage it. You then you take a swing at the sort of swarm. It just sort of moves its form a little, and you miss entirely. And then you just take a moment, sort of gather yourself, and sort of brush off some of the swarm, but not enough to get rid of them entirely, but enough to at least get rid of that sickened condition. Some persistent damage coming your way, Case.
When he takes that damage, can I use Retributive Strike on it?
One sec. I think you actually can, but I'm just going to check one thing.
The wording suggests I probably can. Well, I don't know. An enemy damages your ally. I suppose is the persistent an enemy? I think is the argument.
Which one is it under? Oh yeah, Retributive Strike.
Yeah.
Enemy damages your ally. Oh, so an enemy damages persistent damage is when they first apply it to somebody.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, the trigger for that would be when K's originally gained it, but you had no
Okay,
reactions at that point yet.
I missed that. I missed it. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you didn't actually have a reaction at that time. I think, right?
I should have. Because he goes after. He went after me because I was at the end of the thingy. So.
What K's went
I
after you?
did. No. Kate. No. No. When Volok attacked, it was. I had a reaction at that point.
Yeah. Let's assume you took it then, I guess.
Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yeah. K's took no
But then it
damage, so
won't-
your block wouldn't have done anything anyway. But you get
So the
your
block wouldn't have done
your
anything, but I still
attacking.
get my attack.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
take my attack because I'm not going to get to use it any other time. And I missed. Okay, there you go. Right, nothing
That
happened.
solves that. Bunk.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do exactly what I did last time. Hopefully with a bit more success.
Well,
Yes,
a bit more
it's
success.
quite a lot more success actually. Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay,
That is a lot more
are you
success.
listening? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Has everyone got a piece of paper ready? So, weaknesses: 7 damage weakness to area damage and to splash damage, but 7 damage resistance to physical damage, and is immune to disease, paralysis, poison, precision, swarm mind, unconscious, grabbed, prone, and restrained.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Well, we need to back up and hit him with area stuff, which is
Me.
mostly Winterberry.
I can start throwing stuff, but they hit you.
Well, that's okay because I can move. Well, Kay's can't, but you can always delay till after Kay's moves away, I suppose.
Yeah. I just feel like Bunks just said, throw stuff at him, don't worry about my brother. That is what Winterberry's
Yeah.
heard.
That's pretty much what I said.
So yeah, having stood back and sort of at the back of the room and watched how creature's been reacting, you've got a pretty good read on him so far, Bunk. So yeah, you are able to sort of you recognise that the strikes your team, your party have been taking, the physical damage, as you say, he's got a resistance 7, so any physical damage you guys are dealing, he's ignoring 7 of that. However, looking at, you sort of looked how your fire damage that you sent over didn't quite do lots, but you sort of watched the reaction as you saw as it hit. You could see some of the leech and the swarm sort of throw around and move around, and obviously you saw as well when Winterberry got his splash damage earlier. Even though only a little bit of the sort of the bomb splashed onto it, the swarm sort of reacted quite quickly, pulling away. So yeah, he's very, very weak to area damage and splash damage, as well as that long list of immunities. You have also, and a critical success, that you can have 2 more pieces of information of your choice.
Cool. Yeah. Before I ask those, quick question.
Yes.
I've got the option for person with this mortal weakness. It has 2 weaknesses. How does that work? I mean, they're both the same. Does it really matter?
Yeah, so normally it takes the highest. I think if they're the same, it just I think it just assigns either. Yeah,
That's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's the number. It only does
it's
it
the
for him.
number
So
that matters, right? I think. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Cool. So I get +7 damage now, which is pretty amazing. All right, awesome. So, first question is, well, I mean, it's not really a question. What is this?
So you guys have been able to do a little bit of gather a bit of information about Volok anyway, and now seeing him in person, this is clearly a worm that walks. So this is a person, a human or a humanoid, a drow. Actually, you guys know it, don't you? It's a drow that has put his consciousness into a swarm of creatures. As a reminder, some of the things you've discovered from this, or maybe the most pertinent thing, I guess, that you've discovered from some of the books you have read previously about these types of creatures and these rituals, to fully kill something like this, the entire swarm has to be destroyed. One of the sort of the primary benefit of taking part in a ritual like this, or doing something like this to yourself, is that you essentially almost grant yourself like a form of immortality. As long as one leech from this swarm survives, Volok can reform and rebuild a swarm of leeches. His sort of consciousness, his soul, his being, I guess, is in the swarm as a whole rather than like an individual leech. So defeating him is not just a case of lowering him to 0. You need to destroy the swarm as a whole.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Bunk was like a bit of an idiot now, because he literally read the book What the Worm Knows, but it's taken him a whole 6 seconds to realise that these are leeches, but they're a worm. Cool. All right. So questions are, well, that can be a question if you like or not.
No. I think that's just the lore information you pick up already. Yeah.
All right. Saves. So what save that I do? Reflex. What's his reflex save, please?
Plus 17.
That's a lot. I suppose it is a bunch of worms, or leeches in this case.
Mm.
Cool. Okay, and then
armor class or his attack? One of those two.
Yeah.
Armor class.
Armor
I suppose.
class. Yeah.
He has an AC of 25.
Yeah.
Is that high? I don't actually know if that's high or
Oh,
not. I think
That's
so.
quite. It's quite high. It's. Well, it means you've got to roll. I mean, I've got +9, so I've got to roll 4, 16 to hit him. That's quite high.
Okay. That is quite
You're
high,
a
yeah.
24 tunk.
True. Yeah, but he's got higher than a +9 when he hits. I'm pretty sure.
Okie dokie. Puddin' pokey. Alright.
Number overload.
Yeah. It's burning time.
Nice. So let's get a reflex save. That is success. So it's half damage.
Okay. This one. Remember, it's +7 as well.
Yes.
So it's half that +7. Or is it +7 half? Is it 10 or is it? Yeah, it's 10, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Ufrid,
Hello.
what can you do?
That is a bloody good question. Not eat or drink anything.
Yes.
I guess. Oh, I can't do that yet because there's too many other people around. But just you wait, it'll happen. I'm gonna go ahead and get him to make. Oh no, because my saves are so pathetic because I'm sickened. This is actually. Oh fuck it. I'm gonna cast baseball at him.
Yeah.
Cool. One action left. I am going to. Yeah, why not? I'm going to target him and use a Psyburst,
Ooh.
which is not something I've used yet.
Nice. Yeah. If you wanna roll that damage.
Wow.
Let's get a save from here. He takes half damage.
Wow. He has a decent reflex save. He could.
Yeah, so
can
I
have
mean,
that.
even without half damage, he takes no damage from that because
Like I say.
resistance to
Yeah.
physical damage.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was still going to count because it was magic brain damage.
It is still physical, unfortunately. That's all three for you, isn't it? Yeah. So Orin, it is your turn.
Shit. Looking over at Kay's, Orin is asking whether we should back away. But Kay's is not giving me a clue, so I guess I'll try and hit him.
You there, Case?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just.
Orin was asking you for advice, I think.
Should we back away or should we keep attacking?
I'm just gonna decide on what you do because
I'm
I'm strength, not brains. I'm not even strength. I'm, you know what I mean.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with my first action.
Yeah.
Miss.
Are you though?
Yeah, exactly. Not really a
Are
surprise.
you?
Then I am going to wonder if he gets an attack of opportunity. I'm going to take the little 5-foot step back.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to raise my shield again.
Cool.
With the appropriate button when I find it. That one.
Cool.
Grief. Does that work?
Yeah.
I've done it like 15 times.
Cool. On his turn, he will. Yeah, he will do that. I hate running spellcasters, GM. What does that do? Yeah, there's that one, isn't it? Yeah. So he will. Yeah, he sees you sort of backing away, and he sees you sort of backing away, casting shield. He looks in your direction, and you almost see the leeches begin spinning, almost like making holes where the eyes would be, just almost taunting in your direction, Orin. And then he casts a spell. Which Ufrid recognises. So he casts Phantom Pain.
Oh, that's been done to me before.
It has. If
So-
you want to make that save for me.
Oh, I can do that. Maybe not. Okay, click damage.
That is a critical failure. So yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's right. It's still in normal damage fist. Yeah, you can click damage.
Okay.
But you do then also become sickened. And yeah, it's almost like the eyes are just taunting you. They just begin spinning and making this like black circle in the middle where the face should be. And then with its last action, just throws those tendrils out at you again.
That's definitely a hit.
Which is a hit. Does no damage, but again, immediately you can just feel those swarms all over you again. As much as you've just got rid of them, you can immediately feel them just crawling all over you. Winterberry.
I'm going to delay one turn.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to delay until after K so he can hit and then move.
Oh, plans are afoot. Okay. Kay, it's your turn.
So what I'm gonna do is hit. Oh wait, hold on. Did he have the thingy that you can't? Does he have an opportunity?
We don't know.
Yeah,
I did the little 5-foot steps.
Orin did a stride rather than a
Yeah.
to try and not tempt that.
I'll be fine.
A stride is the same as movement anyway, if you're only going to go where Orin stood.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I can just do this. Never mind. Apparently, I can't.
You got panache at least.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. God, how it works now.
That one's a miss case.
I don't suppose you
I'm
did
not-
the one that does damage anyway.
Oh, I didn't know. I should have picked that. I forgot to. Damn it. Alright, well, I guess I'll step. Do I need to do a certain action for that? Or
No, you
do I
can just make the move.
No,
It's
just
fine.
drag it.
You're
That's
just
it.
doing the 5-foot step, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wouldn't they have a ranged attack anyways?
He has
Yeah, I
taken
know.
10 feet previously, yeah.
But
I think it's more about
the
not
other.
triggering it was
Yeah.
Orin's concern, yeah. You're coming back in now, Winterberry.
Yeah. I'm going to start throwing loads of acid and stuff at him.
Okay, at the end of Kay's turn, there's some more persistent damage coming. If you want to make that recovery check, Kays.
Probably doesn't need to.
Oh, actually, he goes unconscious anyway.
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought I was safe.
So I'll get you to
Never
make
mind.
that recovery check still anyway, because the persistent damage actually does stay on you when you're down.
Oh,
Oh, great. Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so yeah,
die then.
Kay steps back, and then you see begins frantically sort of like brushing at the leeches under their clothing, and then just as the pain sort of overtakes him, drops down alongside you, Orin. Winterberry, you are up.
I'm still going to throw my acid at him. I think other people can do stuff. I've been told to splash him with stuff. So I'm gonna. Where is my acid? Pick up an acid.
Oh, bloody hell.
It.
Nice.
It's right.
That is a hit. You can roll some damage. Nice. So he is going to take. I think this will do it automatically. Let's just double check.
Did I roll like a double one?
Hang on.
It looks like you might. 4 plus 2d6.
Dice.
Oh no.
I didn't see any dice rolls.
I got dice
I did-
rolls, but I wasn't paying
So-
attention to them. I have to admit.
Yeah.
I didn't see any dice roll screen. I'm gonna.
Well, the 2d6 is. I don't think you do roll
There-
damage until afterwards. The
Yeah,
2d6
that's
is persistent.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, maybe
Oh,
that's
2d6
the
persistent
thing.
damage.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
So you take the throw. I mean, it still does 11 damage to it, even just from that hit because of the weakness to splash damage. He takes 11 damage and he's now taking persistent acid damage as well. And you can see as you do that, the swarm sort of like begins sort of like moving around quite frantically all around where that vial hit.
Okay.
Is your first action.
Case has gone unconscious, right?
He is.
Well, actually, do I want to hit more persistent damage on him, don't I?
I think so. We'll worry about K's.
You can't. It won't get multiple types of persistent damage. So if it's got persistent damage, it wouldn't take more like persistent damage. But you would still get the splash damage and the bonus from that.
Oh, so like I
If-
couldn't get like a bleed one on him. Or
Yeah.
something.
If it's a different bomb or a different type, yeah, that would work. Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna get rid of a versatile and then turn into my. Oh, what did I just say? Can I get another one of my thingy ones again?
Crystal.
My crystallized shards, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw that one at him so he takes that splash damage. Then if it hits, he gets bleed,
Nice.
hopefully. And that one's at. I think it only hits on a nat 20 though.
Still get the splash if you get the fail, right?
Yeah. Unless it crit fails.
There is that.
Um.
You can always hero point it.
I've got no hero points. I've already smashed them all out.
You have.
It still gets splash damage. Yeah, I have. I've used 2 hero points so far.
Oh
I'll do
yeah,
the damage
yeah,
for
yeah,
splash.
you just re-rolled the second one. That's why, yeah.
Just splash damage then.
If it's a critical miss, there is no splash damage.
Oh yeah, I know that. I don't know why I did that. Ignore me.
It's all good. It's all good.
I've got one more. Do I want to try and at least heal K's?
Probably is worth it.
I'm going to throw a healing vial at K's.
Nice.
So, just to get him up so he can try and run away. 10 healing into K's.
Nice. Yeah, that'll bring you back to consciousness, Case. Cool. So, it's Bunk's turn.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start with the fire this time round.
Is a success, so half damage.
Yeah, so 7. think, given we seem to be fighting this, I'm going to just step in the room slightly just to give myself some better views. How are we doing for health? Pretty bad, actually. Yeah, cool.
I'm not sure if you're deep in 4 or muted, or both.
Oh, I was neither.
Oh.
Don't look. I mean, I was both, but whatever. Area attacks, you said, do extra damage, right?
Yes,
that we said?
area damage or splash damage, yeah.
Cool. So, question with that then.
Yes.
If he resists physical damage,
Yeah.
by what? It's not. Is he immune to physical damage?
He resists physical damage by 7, and he's weak to area damage by 7. So
if I do
did
an area attack
physical
that's
area
physical,
damage, it would just be neutral. It would just be
Okay.
the actual damage, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attempt to cast this spell.
Nice, yeah.
Dropping it there. I will roll some damage.
Cool.
And then he has to make a save roll.
He will indeed.
Which I'm assuming he will succeed, because my DC is shite, because second, but...
Let's have a look. He does succeed, yeah, so he takes half.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, it's I don't know why I was stopping with that. Yeah, so that's gone through. So yeah, 8 damage goes through from that. Where did you place that? Sorry.
I placed it right down here.
Oh yeah, because then it only gets that makes sense.
It should just hit him, right?
Yeah.
If I've done math right.
You did.
Exciting. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did last turn, except I'm going to remember to actually talk about the thing that I get to do, because I can do my Psyburst once around, and it has a trait on it that matters for this, because it has the Mind Shift trait, which lets me change it to mental damage, give it the mental trait, and replace any save it requires with a will save. Apparently.
Okay, alright.
So it's actually 2d4 plus 1 mental damage.
Cool, okay.
Which he's probably also resistant
It's
to.
a will save instead of...
It is a will save, yeah, which again is probably not much of a difference. He's probably going to smash it, but you never know.
Let's have a look.
And mental damage is not physical damage. That's not bad, guy.
That is a success, so... so he's going to do that. Yeah, cool, so 2 damage ends up going through.
Wow.
That is me done.
Cool. Orin. So yeah, you see Kays go down alongside you, but you do see him coming back to consciousness as Winterberry sort of throws that berry over him.
And I'm aware I'm covered in leeches,
Covered
and
in
I'm
leeches, yeah.
and I'm going to take persistent damage at the end of this. I think I will try and get rid of sickened. So I will. Is that a fortitude save?
Yeah.
Nice. So I'm no longer sickened. That's one action. Doesn't get rid of the leeches. I don't know what else to do.
Set yourself on fire.
It's slight. I was actually looking. I can't. I don't seem to have any way of doing that.
Rubbish.
I will cast shield again.
For that
And-
amazing recall knowledge and discovery, by the way, I'm going to give the hero point to Bunk.
And then that's 2 actions. I've got 1 more action. I am going to attempt to demoralize him.
Yeah.
Just saying that the I will sort of defy him, saying that the light of Lathander will shine even in the darkest places, and his kind of abomination will be destroyed. That's a demoralization roll. That's a I make a roll for that, don't I? That one. Oh, select the target. That makes sense. Oh shit, can't select the target. I can't see him. Okay, now select the target. Oh.
It's a failure, unfortunately.
That's a failure. Well, in that case, I won't. I do not have permission to make him immune, but you can do that.
I've done so.
Okay. Oh, that's handy. That's exactly as many hit points as I've got.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, do I roll the recovery check?
Yeah, you still make the recovery check, yeah.
I, this time, did not make it.
Excellent. So
Ooh,
yeah, you
crit
guys,
fail.
similar to Cage Down, you see Orin sort of takes some actions, then just begins sort of pulling at his, almost trying to pull the armor aside to get to these leeches underneath it, and it just drops down with a cry of pain.
It's going well.
Volok will, on his turn, he looks so he's looking over at Orin. So as Orin was sort of like demoralizing and trying to sort of get the attention of Volok, you see Orin then drops to the ground, and then Volok just begins sprinting, absolutely sprinting, dashes up, just jumps straight over the body of Orin as he falls unconscious, runs into the same space as you, Winterberry.
Oh.
And as he does, as he sort of nears Winterberry, the swarm just sort of opens up and sort of reaches all around Winterberry, almost in like some kind of horrific embrace. Winterberry, can I get one sec? That save, please, on that check card. A reflex save. Nice, that is a success. So you take half damage. So yeah, it just runs up into your direction, and like I say, just sort of opens up as it reaches you, and just sort of consumes you, and the leeches are all over you immediately, and sort of just bite away and take some damage at you. And then he will takes a step to the side and pulls away from you, Winterberry, and then turns and looks at you, Bunk, and just throws that tendril and the sort of mass of leeches in your direction.
Oh dear.
And misses. And that is all 3 actions for him. Case, it is your turn.
Yeah, take
Do
that
I
damage.
need to- Hold on, so I'm not
Yeah,
dead.
he's got his.
Oh, fuck. Wait,
Takes
never mind.
let's take a recovery check.
I thought you meant that.
It stays on there as well, that persistent damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
Case, you are conscious again.
Well, I want to attack them, but I will just die, so...
Don't forget to pick your weapon up.
Have you got any healing?
I didn't. No, I don't. I never have healing.
Because you're going to go down again at the end of the round, and that will take you to dying 2, I think.
It will.
I'm just gonna... How
He's
much?
flanked. Maybe you can get him.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all 3 actions.
Is it?
Pick up your weapon.
Yeah, it's an action
move.
to pick up, action to move.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, never mind. Give me a sec then.
I'm
Can I
happy.
undo
I'm
that?
happy to take back the feint if you want.
Yeah, that's
Because
take back.
you're still prone as it is. You're like crawling over towards it currently. Because it's
Yeah,
an action to get
okay.
off the prone. So you can pick up a weapon, move, and just take a swing at him while you're still prone.
Yeah, that'll do that. If
Yeah,
that's all right.
cool, absolutely.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways.
That one is a miss. If it makes you
Alright.
feel any better, if you hadn't been prone, that wouldn't have been a miss.
That's what I
Wow.
like.
Thanks, Sam.
That's alright, that's what I'm here for.
I guess I'll die again then.
You won't die, but you will go unconscious again, yeah.
It's all right. Don't worry.
There you go, if you want to make that recovery check.
Is that gonna do it?
It's nice.
Is it 15 flat
15,
check to recover? Damn.
Yeah, you guys see Kaze just sort of picks up the sword, pulls himself over, so he's sort of flanking Volok on the other side of you, Ufrid, takes the swing, and just as you think he's going to get a clean hit, the swarm just moves at the last moment, and Kaze drops back down again. Winterberry, it's your turn.
Well, I'm looking what I've got on me. I'm stood next to him. Let's pull out a different one this time. I believe I've got some sneezing powder on me. Where are you?
I think it's under
There was a
consumables.
sneezing.
Yeah.
There is one sneezing powder on me, but it's not on my action bar. Unless I'm being blind. There's so much there.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not there for some reason, but I can make him do the save and stuff if you want.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me do
Yeah.
There we go. So it's a fortitude save from him.
Oh. Again, it. Oh.
He, why have I made that as you? Hang on, let me just have a look.
Yeah.
At one thing. Yeah, hang on, that should be this.
Is it awkward that I know he's going to pass it? Unless he
Yeah,
rolls
I
a
mean,
one.
he succeeds. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you can't fail that one. I kind of figured it out afterwards. And so I'm going to remove it. That's 2 actions done. Oh, did I even have a sneeze? Oh, there you go, it's gone.
Feels like every time you decide to use the sneezing one, it always ends up being disappointing.
It is. It's such a cool one as well.
The difficulty, the sneezing the effect is really good, but it's because I think because the effect's so good, the DC doesn't scale with the character. It's a set DC, so it doesn't get stronger with Winterberry. Like
I think I've got a stronger one next level for sneezing powder. I'm automatically
really?
getting. I think.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, is it worth getting these 2 back up if they got persistent damage because they're going to die quicker, right? Or are they still taking damage?
If they got persistent damage, they're still taking damage regardless.
Yeah,
Oh, even when they're down, unconscious.
I want to.
Yes. Yeah, so if on their turn they are down, they are like unconscious with persistent damage, they just go up 1 level of dying. They are. I mean, Kaze is in a pickle.
And make a recovery check, or
And make a recovery check. Yes.
does and I know this doesn't help Kaze. Does using a hero point to stabilize get rid of persistent damage?
Yeah, let's say yes in this situation, shall we?
Okay. In which case, technically,
I need to
Orin is-
leave. I need to
Orin
leave
is
with my
okay.
vials, and don't I?
Yeah, Orin can save himself currently. Kaze is at the mercy of dice, basically, at this point, I think.
Can I do Oh, wait there. I'm just having a look at something. Hayes hasn't got immunity to battle medicine, has he?
No?
I'm sorry, Cormac, if this fails. I'm gonna do a battle medicine on K.
This could kill him.
Or it could put him with a lot of health.
Or it could put him with a lot of health, yes.
I feel like he's gonna die if I don't do something.
I think he is.
I mean, at the minute he's gonna die unless he rolls really well on recovery checks. Yeah, like it's at the minute Case is in a very bad situation.
I'm gonna battle medicine K's. It's just a treat room roll, isn't it?
Yeah,
But it counts as a battle medicine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's a really poor roll of healing. And then can I also do my last versatile vial down his throat as well?
Yeah, sure.
So that's another 2d6.
Shouldn't K's be directly before Volok on initiative now because they got downed?
Wasn't downed by Volok. It was downed
Oh.
by persistent damage.
Oh, it doesn't count as him.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
he was downed by persistent damage. He's still got a whole round before recovery checks. The reason you move is so that there's basically a whole round for your party to react to you going down before you make a recovery check. So because he went down for persistent damage on his turn by not moving, if he'd actually moved to Volok,
He's got a whole.
earlier. Yeah.
He's got a whole round before
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
The idea is anytime you go unconscious, there should be a whole round for your party to try and help you before you have to
Yeah.
make a check. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't think I've given you enough health then. I thought I'd have done a bit more.
Yeah, Kays is conscious and healthy for now. Bunk, it's your turn.
Yeah, I was going to suggest running away, but I feel like we are somewhat unable to do that given that he is there in the doorway now. This is probably going very badly. So I want to just flame magic to begin with.
That's a success. So yeah, half damage.
Yeah.
Gets the extra.
So 9.
Yep.
Then I've no like, healing. I'm gonna go near my brother anyway because yeah. But I can't really do it about it,
Ufred.
sadly.
Well, this is suboptimal.
You're keeping the animator up, yeah.
Well, I didn't just click that, so it seems to have just assumed I am.
I can assume you're not.
But then part of me kind of wants to keep it up because it's a second level spell and it feels like a waste to get rid of it. But also I'm just kind of attacking an area of the room that no one's in. So it feels a bit of a waste. Oh, now Bunk's in the line. Bunk.
That's why just get hit me, I don't care.
I care. Oh, actually, we don't know if he's a living creature, do we? Is he a
Yeah,
living
we-
creature? He is a
You know
living
he's a
creature.
living creature, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bunk hasn't been getting his bonus undead damage, yeah.
We know his immunity. He's not immune to void damage. At that point, I'm going to feel bad, but I may hit Bunk with a spell. Hayes is still laying on the floor, right?
Case is prone currently.
At which point I wouldn't hit them if I shot a line towards Volok's head.
I'm willing to say that.
I mean, is it entirely plausible for me to lay on the ground and just shoot a 30-foot line straight up in the air into Volok?
I'm going to say no to that one, I think.
Oh, well. Fuck. Fine. I'm going to cast Grim Tendrils because he's doing some necromancy bollocks. So I should do the same. So I will grab my staff and necromancy out and 2 actions, cast the old Grim Tendrils.
Yeah, if you want to roll the damage for it.
Should I place a line to target everyone or just roll
Don't worry
damage?
about that. I can add them to the thing anyway.
Because it's an area attack, you see?
It is. Let's give Volok a save and a save on Bunk as well. Volok's a success, he's taken half.
Damn it. It was nearly a failure as well.
Mine's a failure.
And Bug is a failure. Fuck.
Yeah, so Volok takes the 9 damage?
It's half the 5, right? Plus 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what down it is. It works well, this. And then it's full damage for Bunk.
Sorry, Bunk.
5 damage
And
for
one-
Bunk.
And one bleed as well, or
No
does-
persistent damage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, failure. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, Bunk gets a bit bled.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, more
It's just a
persistent
li-
damage seems great. Yeah.
Just a little bit of bleeding, it's okay. And then I just stare Bollock right in the leech.
Nice. Orin, if I can get a recovery check from you.
I guess. That's that one. Oh dear.
That is a failure.
Interesting.
So
Oh, that's-
does it increase your die?
It says, yeah, it's just come up with a new sort of looking dialogue box with 45%
Oh, yeah.
fail, 45% success on it. That's nice.
Yeah, that is
But
something
yes.
new that I've turned on, but you don't see it for most feats because like it only shows it on stuff that you can see the stats for. So like attacks, it doesn't. It shows for the GM but not for you. So I'm not sure how useful it is, but it's a new thing
that's
they
cool.
added.
Well, there we go.
So that increases your dying value by 1. You can
So
spend a
which
hero
puts-
point now if you want, or you can hang on to see if it gets worse. I don't know.
Well, it will certainly get worse because we're going to roll the persistent damage. I'm going to take that damage, so I will use the hero point to stabilize.
Cool. All right. So yeah, we'll drop persistent damage, and you are no longer dying. So yeah, you are stable. You don't have
Unconscious,
hit
yeah.
points, but you're no longer dying.
Yeah.
It's Volok's turn. On Volok's turn, he will do this. Yeah. So first thing he does, he as you cast that spell for it, he just turns around in your direction and throws that tendril of leeches at you.
Oh boy.
Which is
Yeah, that seems fair.
So yeah, you feel it, the sort of sweep and the movement. You can feel them all over you immediately. He then turns to you, Winterberry, alongside, and just does the same to you and swings the tendril of leeches at you, which is a critical hit. Again, no damage taken, but puts the persistent damage on you. And then with his last action, will turn down and look towards Bunk over the prone body of Kays and swing the tendril towards you.
Dear.
You are apparently immune
Fuck
to
it.
this, because that's twice he has missed you now. Kays, it is your turn.
Yeah, I definitely give him a
Conscious your
Degeneration X. Suck it.
Oh yeah, he takes his damage for Winter again, doesn't he?
What dice are the were they doing for like the persistent damage?
2d8 plus 8.
Or with Winter
Yeah, I think I'm
it's
dead
2d8
next
plus
turn.
8 doubled, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down next turn. The end of my turn, at least.
I mean, he's. If it helps, Kays, it rolled a 17 when it knocked you down the first time. it rolled a 16 when it knocked me down, and then a 17 when it knocked you down the second time.
Right.
So
What
the chances are it will knock you down again.
What happens if I get to wounded 3? Do I just die?
Wounded 4 dies.
Right. Oh,
So
Okay,
you're not going to die this turn.
I'm
But you are in a horrible place.
Okay, right. I have enough to do 3 actions, right?
Yeah. Them's the rules. I'll let it.
I am hoping and praying.
So that's a success. That'll give you panache.
I'm going to do confident, just because. Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind.
Hang on one moment. Yeah, this is the same as what happened when we did before. You hit that should be hit because he's off guard, but you rolled it just before I could apply the off guard to him.
Sorry.
Deception check. It's fine. It's all good. So the best way to do this is just to put the damage on. So you did your confident finisher, right?
Yeah, confident, just confident.
Yeah. So that
Is that still a miss?
I tell you, just roll again for me, quick. It might just be
Alright,
easier.
yeah, sorry.
It should just make it come through for me then.
I mean, that's better.
Perfect. Oh, that's come through as a hit now. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it was.
1 second. I'm just trying to find the
Sorry.
confident does. It's like your precision damage.
Oh, do you want me to have a look?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it now, quick.
You do half your precise damage.
Half your precise damage, cool. So in that case, that for you is 1d6. So if you want to roll 1d6 for me.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So that puts 4 through it.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I.
Except
Yeah,
the
yeah.
immunity to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it actually does no damage to him.
Okay, I'll just take my damage then.
Yeah, that will be enough to knock you unconscious. So, outside of any kind of situation I haven't thought of, I think unless you make your recovery roll here, you're dead.
Yeah.
So if you want to roll your recovery check.
Okay.
I might be wrong, play out the turn I guess, but I think that's right unless anyone wants to tell me I'm wrong. Oh no, he'll get his recovery check on his next turn, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a whole turn before he dies.
Oh,
I
so
not
which will
also
still
have-
kill him, yeah. No, he's
Yeah.
You will almost certainly
you have
die
to
next
pass this
turn
check.
unless we can do something about it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good start.
Nice. Okay, Kay,
And
you drop unconscious, you are no longer taking persistent damage.
Am I? So is it dying 4 when you die?
Dying
Yeah.
4 kills you.
Okay.
yeah, if you fail the next check, you die. Now, if we all take our time,
That's what I was just thinking.
Winterberry, it's your turn.
Yeah, just
I need
think
to
about this
think.
turn, Winterberry.
yeah,
Well, I go unconscious after this turn.
yeah.
Oh dear.
I need a week to make a character.
Have you got any healing, Winterbury?
No.
Have you got any area damage?
I've got area damage, but that's going to hit Kay
Oh.
because he's unconscious next
yeah.
to the boss.
That's
So I was
dear.
going to I was just going to throw some bits at him, but I can't now.
Have you got any way of doing more than 7 points of damage to him, and also guaranteeing a hit would be handy.
I've got my acid at the end of the turn. His turn, sorry. that
Yeah.
keeps hitting.
He's taking damage at the end of his turn, which is
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think I can heal myself at all now.
I have like no healing. I think I have a couple of little. I have 2 potions. That is it.
well, that's
Here's what I
that's
keep-
enough to get Kaiser. Have you battle medicined yourself? Can you battle medicine yourself?
I have already.
Oh, okay. Can't do that then.
I've got a really cool spell I could have used if he was undead. I've just noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. I don't know. Can I move past him?
What, move through his space? Do you mean?
Got to take a recovery check for next turn. He's past his thingy, innit? Is Sam gone?
No, Sam said something.
Can I Case done his recovery check, right?
Yes.
For his
Yeah.
thing. Can I stabilize Case?
You can attempt to. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's a medicine thing, isn't
Medicine check.
it? Yeah.
Stabilize.
Administer first aid.
First aid.
Yeah, first aid stabilize. Oh, I guess to stop bleeding.
Oh. That's a medicine check, but that's the medicine and not crafting. So can I not do that one on crafting? Oh. I don't think I can.
Well, didn't matter. There's a critical success for you.
Does
never
crit
check.
test anything better?
It doesn't, but it means Case is no longer dying. He's
Yeah.
same as Ori now, so they are both stabilised. They're not dying, but they are not conscious.
It's also worth mentioning that had you rolled a 1, he'd be dead.
I wasn't going to mention that bit.
That would have been nice. I'm
Nice.
trying to kill him.
You have one action left.
I feel-
Ori.
Yeah.
Step away. I don't know. Or just
I
Step away.
don't think I could do much.
Step away.
Can you move? Can I move past him out the door?
It's to move through a creature's space. You have to. There's an action called Tumble Through that will let you move through a creature's space.
If you run back into away from him slightly, I think I can do something really fucking stupid.
Cool.
Like,
I'm
not,
gonna do
like
it.
not towards me.
Oh, not towards you.
Yeah.
So the back of the room
Just-
on the side to the right.
Anywhere away from him, basically.
I've gone all the way to this seat to sit down because I know I'm about to die.
I think you're probably you're at least going unconscious. Yeah.
20. Oh yeah.
I've gone unconscious, sat down on the seat.
Yeah.
So would that help me for standing up?
You're like slumped up along the seat. Yeah. If you want to make your
You've done it in
recovery check
style.
for me.
Yeah. Sorry, where is the recovery check? Is it
Should be on the chat card on the right hand side.
persistent? Whenever it takes damage.
Have you clicked? Oh, you clicked the damage. Yeah.
Click damage. I can't see it, Sam.
Are you happy for me to?
I
press
can
it?
see.
Yeah.
I don't know. See what you roll. No, I'm not. Why is it not there?
Tough shit.
I don't know.
Bunk. It's your.
Oh!
turn.
I found it now.
Have you? How convenient.
Sorry, it was at the top of the screen. I've got like 4 things underneath it. I thought it would have been Bunk's persistent that bleed come first for some reason.
Your turn, Mr. Bunk.
Okie dokie. Free magic.
Yeah.
Oh, I managed to get my go to over 7 minutes, so.
Half
Oh, he's bloody hit. Oh, okay. I thought it was a hit. Oh,
No, it's the other way around.
it's a save, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Half,
Things
still
are
half
so
damage
dire.
with weakness, right?
things are so dire that I'm going to actually fire off a level boost if like the extra 1 damage.
With it, yeah.
So that's not actually 1. Well, it's crap anyway. It's 8 damage.
Yeah.
is not enough, probably, then my last action, I really actually maybe not healing. Maybe I'm being a fucking idiot. But it's 2 actions to a healing potion. I've definitely got healing. I got 1 healing potion actually. It's a bit late now because I've done that. It takes 2 actions. So what I'll do instead is I'll spend the last action to swap over and put my bow on.
Yeah, that sounds good.
How do I do this from here? Isn't it? And I'm done. Oh, apparently I'm holding it, but I'm not holding it. Let's stop holding the wand.
Do take some bleed damage thanks to Ufrid.
Balls.
Yeah, you can roll recovery
This is
for
gonna be-
bleed damage as well.
Yeah. You might be fails. Great. You might be the only person who can make that out of here.
Ufrid.
So.
You said you had a stupid plan.
I do have a stupid plan. Step 1 involves me just running into this room behind me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run my 25 feet to here. If I can. Oh, that's a measuring tool. As I'm running, I turn to look back,
Mm-hmm.
and I see people on the floor. I see people falling to the floor. And I am going to reach up and pull the last bead off of the string around my neck. And activate it and throw a fireball
Genuinely
at the
forgot you had
floor
that.
about here.
Which hits.
It's a 20-foot range. It's going to hit me.
I was about to say you're aware of. Yeah. Okay.
I am going to hit myself with this, but it also will just about hit him and not any of my friends.
Yeah.
And I've saved the big one till last.
I literally forgot you had that.
All I have left is the big bead on it, so it's 66 fire.
Sure.
The reflex save on his part, I guess.
Reflex
and on my part, I suppose.
Yeah. But you succeeded, and he succeeded.
So did he. That's a shame, but it's still half damage on a success.
Yeah.
Which means he's taking more damage than I am.
He is taking more damage than you are. And amazingly, that is literally the exact right amount of HP he has. Like exactly 0.
Fuck. I like to think there's a heroic dive backwards as I throw it to the floor. And then I just blow myself up.
You obviously you told everyone to run back. You sort of dash back into the room. You throw that last necklace, the bead of fireballs, and there is the explosion. You get knocked back as you sort of dive out of the way. You all see as there's not even a sound, but the swarm of leeches that make up the shape of the body, they sort of fall down, but they're no longer sort of stood up, and they're sort of all over the ground. Some of them begin shriveling up and like just giving up in the sort of damage and the of it all. 1 sec, I just want to read one piece of rules text quick.
It starts splatting.
Jake,
Hello.
can I get you to make that DC 15 flat check for me?
Can I hero point that, please?
Yes. Nice. So
I'll take it.
when a swarm of creatures goes to 0, there's like individual parts of the swarm that are still alive. Anytime they take any damage after that, you make a DC 15 flat check. If you succeed, you kill the swarm. If not, some of them escape, and the creature can eventually bring itself back. But that's not a problem because you just rolled a 20
Oh,
because
fuck
you're
yeah.
top G.
Because I am top G.
That, yeah, you literally the right amount of damage on the fireball. You defeat Volok. There is no scream, there is no sound, there is no sort of vocal recognition anywhere. This creature that has been living in the Gauntlet for 500 years, waiting to bring his mistress back to life. There is no physical or vocal acknowledgement of his defeat, and you having just ruined 500 years of planning and waiting and patience. Instead, there is just a pile of burnt up, shriveled leeches all over the ground, lying alongside the unconscious body of Kays and the unconscious body of Orin. As your turn ends, Ufrid, you are going to take some
I'm going to take some damage.
persistent damage.
Right,
But I'm
don't
pretty
worry,
sure
that's
it's
a
enough to
shame.
stay up, right?
Oh yeah, I stay conscious,
Yeah.
but
Oh, you haven't got crit on there anyway, have you? So, yeah.
am I taking persistent damage if all the leeches are dead?
You're taking some.
Okay. Just wanted to try my luck.
But let's say you're not going to take any more. And the one, Winterberry is unconscious and dying currently. But you can see, as you sort of look over Bunk, as everything, the sort of literal sort of smoke clears, I guess, you can see the leeches around Winterberry are sort of falling down and shriveling all over as well. They've clearly lost life. We will stay in initiative, I guess, because Winterberry is still making death saves next week.
Where next week?
Whew.
I thought that was going to be a TPK.
I did wonder. Yeah, I really did wonder. And I wonder if you hadn't got that fireball with the exact amount of damage, that might have been enough, because I don't think anyone realised, but he was also healing every single.
Oh no, I'd seen it every single turn.
I didn't know if it was showed up for you.
I saw it that he was healing, but that he kept going from seen better days to barely hurt to seen better days. I think he might, but I don't know if I'm supposed to know that because Sam's not said that it looks like he's healing, so I'm going to ignore it.
Was the persistent damage not doing enough to him?
So that's what once the persistent damage was on there, I think it was balancing out a little bit. But
Pretty much, yeah. It was more or less keeping it neutral.
Yeah.
And
Was
that stabilise literally stopped Case from dying there, Winterberry. So,
yeah, well played, Winterberry.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that was an option. I thought Case was fucked at that point.
Save lives and go and have a seat before knowing I'm passing out.
Yeah.
So at least he's passing out like he's asleep. So like,
only issue is Winterberry. Your turn's going to be the next turn that happens.
But you will have a hero point.
He's only on dying one though.
I'll have a
you
hero
will have
point
a hero
tomorrow.
And also, before anyone gives Winterberry too much acclaim for being heroic and everything in this, Winterberry made that fight way harder than it ever had to be.
Amazing.
Winterberry destroyed the portrait of this very vain drow. If you happen to have that portrait when you come into this fight, he is severely weakened as he is overtaken by the disappointment. Which is why when about 3 months ago, wherever it was, Winterberry was like, "Yeah, I'll drop some acid on that portrait." I was like, "Ooh, this might be."
Fuck's
a bad
sake!
choice.
What, the one that the ghost is protecting?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, shame.
If your party has that and ever shows it to him, he just gets like a massive amount of debuffs, and yeah.
But do we get extra credit for the fact that we fought him on full strength? Because we're cool.
No, but I will give you one last gift before we finish up. That will level you all up to level 5.
Whoa!
That's
Did
not
250 XP?
It's not 250 XP,
Okay.
but I cut some encounters which I thought were quite
Right.
boring around this area, and that was it. That was enough of a ridiculously tight, dramatic combat that like you guys have earned level 5.
The next time we go back to town and actually rest, we can level up.
Yeah.
When is that going to be? Several months.
Well, I
time.
think we need to go back to town after this. Quite frankly.
Bear in mind, you've been in the gauntlet this morning for about 2 hours, I think. And you fought the Void Glutton and this.
Void Glutton and Bollock. I'd say we go
Yeah,
back to finish off the Void Glutton now. Frankly, I think
we actually
got it.
started that conflict about 10 points down on hit points. Most.
I started that fight with only 2 spell slots. I now have 0.
Yeah.
When you weren't all fully healed and you were short on resources, I was really concerned when you came in this room. But yeah, like you pulled
me
it
too.
out extremely well.
Give a man a fireball, and I don't know. There's a saying there.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
I was trying to work out what your wild plan was. I entirely forgot you still had that necklace.
Yeah, my plan originally was to just not even move and just blow it up at my feet, but then I realized I could probably partially run away a little bit cowardly and also do it. So if it didn't go well, maybe I could run away next turn.
Nice.
But actually, I don't think I would have run away. So I think I would have got to there and then gone, no, can't do that, and then gone and stabbed a leech.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Agreed.
I'm not here next week because
Okay.
I'm in Budapest.
Oh, nice.
I have 1 times minor healing potion on me. Please remember that in case you need it for stopping someone dying.
I've got 2 on me as well, so I think
Okay,
we've
fine,
actually got enough to
alright.
get everyone up. If I don't get dropped, oh no, we said is the persistent damage done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, Winter Break can make a roll next week, and if not, can spend a hero point. No one's at risk of dying at this point.
Yeah.
Like
We just need to get the people back to consciousness and.
Yes.
Oh, that was impressive! Impressive tactics there, lads. Well done.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I thought that was really well played. It really was. Yeah.
Oh.
And Bunk identifying all the various.
That was
features
great.
Yeah, that was
so
really
fucking clutch. Like that, yeah, that crit success on your identifying, that was fucking great.
I've just realised that I've been doing my health potions wrong.
Brilliant.
Go on.
My healing potions do splash healing.
Okay.
Do they?
Yeah. I picked a feat when we leveled up last time called Healing Bomb.
Oh, nice. So you can splash
So
heal.
that's
the whole
why
thing.
I throw it, because when I throw it, it does splash healing. That's why I throw my healing ones.
We'll keep that in mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just leveled up and I was just like, what? Did I not pick that? And I was just looking at it and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
It does.
I don't know what I get at level 5. Do we get level 3 spells? Is that a thing? Or rank 3 spells?
Yeah,
Level
there
5? Is that a thing?
are rank 3 spells. Yeah, level 5 gets it.
Oh, that's exciting then.
I happen to know. In general, at Bards I don't know for sure, but
I think so off the top of my head. Yeah.
Uthrid, Descinder, Gnome Bard. Here we go. Loady load. Level 5. What do we get?
Ability boost, skill boost.
Yeah, I do get rank 3 spells. Yeah, boy.
Oh boy.
And I got signature spells, which means I can do those at rank 3 anyway. Oh, what have we got? Is Fireball an option? It's not. Fuck. Stupid occult spells. Unless it's not called Fireball anymore, because 5th edition.
Fireball is arcane and primal.
Damn it. Oh, what's the fun level 3 spells then? Come on. Where are my legendary rank spells that are going to really upset Sam if I ask to keep them?
I don't know. I'm sure you'll find something to surprise me.
Time Pocket.
Time Pocket. That sounds silly.
On my Pathfinder, it still says the previous stuff on the
Time Pocket.
upgrade stuff.
On where? Sorry.
Pathfinder. I make an extra healing potion. I do it, but I think that was the last one.
On Path Builder is this?
Yeah, it filled discovery. When advanced Exodus trait, you make 3 instead of 2, which I'm pretty sure is the last one.
Oh yeah. Are you using the shared login thing?
No, because I think
okay.
it crashed.
Okay. Yeah. On the shared one, I've got a version of Winterbait that's like the updated version. So you instead
Yeah.
you get what's it? When a creature drinks one of your elixirs for healing trait, they gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your intelligence modifier.
Oh, I wonder if I'm loading up the wrong Winterberry. Oh, wait, why are these all books have just popped up on this one? I reckon I've been upgrading the wrong one on Pathfinder.
I think
Am I?
that you. Yeah, I think you said that before. There
Am
has
I
been
right in
confusion
thinking
between the two.
slowed just reduces the actions that something has, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. If you're slowed, you have a negative number of actions equal to the slowed level.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's extremely strong. Also, yeah, everyone
Yeah,
gets
that's
ability
level
boost
3
level
spell.
5 as well. So yeah, boost its stats.
Oh, that's cool. God, yeah, I didn't even actually look at the stuff that I get at level 5. I was just straight looking at spells. I've got to actually look at other things. Not that I'm going to live much longer, but
I think.
I don't know if it's connected to you.
It's a shared login. This one, so everyone's just got one login rather than the GM mode
Yeah.
thing.
Right, maybe
Got
it's-
one login, logged in as Thentos. I am.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that'll be how you can tell. Yeah.
The only thing it didn't do when I started doing a character for Christmas thing was it didn't have the campaign thing that you talked about.
Oh, maybe I didn't set that up properly. Possibly. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Basically, I just was trying to make sure that no one selected stuff from the old version. I don't think it'll let you do that now, anyway.
What's the
Yeah,
time
that's
frame
all.
for the new one? Is it similar time to this one's going on?
That was a good question.
Yes, I think I at least mentioned that in this. Well, I don't know if I mentioned. I mentioned the inside, but yeah, it takes place in the exact same year that you are in this game. Yeah.
Then, do you know I
Which
sent
is-
you that character thing the other day, Sam?
Yes.
That's the character I'll be playing. You've got a background story for my character.
Excellent. Wonderful. Absolute
Um,
shame nonsense.
I am being a barbarian in that one.
oh, I was going to barbarian. Damn it!
I've got a really cool barbarian with a
Okay.
backstory.
Nice.
Barbarians.
I'll save my barbarian
You,
for when
you
he's
can be a barbarian as well. Nothing wrong with double barbarian.
I feel like that's a certain level of stupid that a party doesn't need. My barbarian is
Well.
not smart.
Neither
Do
is
you
my
mean
one.
stupid as in seeing or stupid as in lack of intelligence? But you
The
meant the
lack of
latter.
intelligence.
My one's got mine's got a character and everything.
Oh,
Do our characters already know each other?
Up to you guys, I think, on that one. I guess if you are, it probably depends which of the two options each of you individually pick. So if you're, because you got the choice of either being like traveling visitors, merchants, or whatever, or being representatives of Emperor Jean. Which, if you're a representative to him, I assume you would know each other. If you are traveling, then I guess it's up to you.
If I play the character that I've built, then I guess I am a representative of Emperor Jean.
Nice, the best emperor.
Then I will be as well. And people would already know my character.
Okay, well, I was going to not be that, but if everyone's doing it, then
But you
Um,
could be something different.
no. But I think it's more fun, especially for one shot. If everyone's like, if we all know each other at the start, then it's maybe a bit.
It does make it
better.
a bit easier.
So I'm fine with that.
Cool.
I'll have a think about a character. I haven't worked a character idea, unfortunately.
I am a Leshy barbarian.
oh God's
Oh,
sake.
fucking Leshy. Are you a Christmas themed Leshy
You don't
Bob?
even
It's
know
just
the
a
start
massive-
of it,
it's just
mate.
another
You don't know.
half of it.
I did for a few seconds consider a Leshy champion of Jack Frost, and then decided not to.
Can we
You
call
could-
him a? Can we call him a Barkbarian?
Hey.
That's
I will not
funny.
give you the full backstory, but Mr. Slade goes on about it that he is currently doing a rebellion against Jack Frost.
Oh God.
Shane's
Oh,
far too invested
great.
in all this, trust me.
Yeah.
He is
that does
currently
seem-
doing a thing, and he has a mortal enemy as well.
Right, I'm
Excellent.
going to dash off. If anyone wants
Yeah, I've
to
got
do
one as well.
leveling up between now and next session, etc., obviously, just let me know,
Yeah.
and I'll make sure he's ready for when
Yeah.
we get there.
I
But yeah, like, very good session. That was tough.
Agreed.
That was
Great.
that was
Fantastic.
scary.
I'll catch you later,
Thanks all.
mates. Oh, yeah, have a
Cheers.
good time, Charlie.
Yeah.
Cheers.